They should have killed me as a baby, and now they got me trapped in a storm. I'm going crazy. Forgive me. Hey.
All right, y'all. Let's check it out from my brother right here. Passion for creativity. I like the way this brother speaks, man. I watch him all the time.
In every genuine search for truth, when the ground beneath you gives way, not gently, not politely, but suddenly, like a trap door springing open beneath the weight of your own certainty. And in that free fall, you realize that everything you thought you knew about yourself, about God, about the nature of reality itself, was never yours to begin with. It was borrowed, inherited, handed down by voices you were taught to trust without question. You have been told that you are a sinner.
Oh, no.
You have been told that you are broken.
Oh, no.
You have been told that salvation lies somewhere outside of you, in a book, in a priest, in a distant deity whose approval you must spend your entire life chasing. But what if the entire story has been backwards? What if the original sin was never yours? What if the fall was never a punishment but a choice?
What if the original sin was never yours? You damn right. How the hell can you be held accountable for what somebody else done did? Now, I can understand when it comes to, they say that we're held accountable for our lineage as far as our ancestors. You know, I do believe in generational curses. I do believe that, some of us are here to eradicate generational curses, you know, through your lineage. But to sit here and say that I'm held accountable because Adam and Eve ate off a tree, now that's diabolical. You can miss me with that bullshit. You mean to tell me I'm going to hell and I need a savior because Adam and Eve ate off a damn tree? And you believe that? We was told to believe. I believed it once upon a time too. Because I was young and dumb and full of cum. I ain't know no better. But, you know, everybody plays a fool sometimes. Everybody plays a fool sometimes. There's no exceptions to the rule. Listen, bing, bing. Yeah, I mean, you know, but it doesn't say everybody stays a fool sometimes. See, now you're fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You know, 40 years went by and you still believe in some Santa Claus shit.
A choice made by the Creator itself to enter the realm of matter, to forget itself in order to find itself, and to play out the strangest choice made by the Creator itself to enter the realm of matter, to forget itself in order to find itself, and to play out the strangest, wildest
life. That's what they say, though, right? They say that's what we're doing. We came down here to forget ourselves, just to find ourselves, because that's what it's all about, though. At the end of the day, this whole journey that I've been on, and you too, whether you realize it or not, you are seeking yourself out. But see, you need to take the shortcut. Don't get caught up in, you know, what you think you're looking for. You're looking for God. Everybody claiming that they're looking for God, but you're looking for God in all the wrong places. You run into these churches, you run to the mosques and all that shit. All you gotta do is run to your fucking self, because at the end of the day, that's who you looking for. You are the lost tribe of Israel. You're trying to find your fucking self. You know what I mean? You gotta come to your own senses and realize that, yeah, you are God and you are everything. This whole movie that's being played, you are it. I ain't talking about everybody now. This message ain't for everybody. This message is for the ones that can hear what I'm saying and see what I'm saying. There's a lot of fillers and incubators out here. I already know what I'm saying. I'm not talking about them. I don't know what the fuck they are. There are scientific experiments made in laboratories and shit by the CIA just to gangstalk your ass. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that have a soul. Can I get a hello there?
This most magnificent fantasy in all of existence. And what if you are not a lost soul begging for redemption? What if you are God, folded over on itself, wearing a coat of flesh, parading through a fashion show you call life? This is the parading through a fashion show you call life. This is the science of mind. This is the difference between thought and intelligence. Because here's the secret they never told you.
What's that?
Your thoughts are not your friends. They are containers, echoes, children screaming for attention inside the house of your mind.
Damn.
And if you do not learn to silence them, to move beyond thinking into learning, into investigating, into being, you will spend your entire life running in place, chasing a future that never arrives, haunted by a past that no longer exists.
Damn.
3D printing.
You will spend your entire life running in place, chasing a future that never arrives, haunted by a past that no longer exists.
When you do who you are in your heart of hearts, and the universe knows, and you open yourself up to the universe and you make that vision, you cast that vision forward. I'm telling you, the alchemy of envisioning who and what you are and being it, not saying that I want to be that, but saying that I am that. A lot of people make the mistake and do not understand how mind power and alchemy, mind alchemy works. Mind alchemy works outside of time. If you trap mind alchemy in time, then you go through a process that keeps you almost feeling frustrated that you're not arriving at that vision. Knowing the vision and then living the vision and being in the isness of being, not in the was, not in the will be, but in the isness of being. It is.
Now I want to pause it right there, right? This is the brother Phil Valentine speaking. Now I just thought about something, right? You see right here, he was talking about mind alchemy. Now you got this little boy right here. I already know what Phil was talking about. This is basically mind alchemy, the law of attraction. You know, you think it, you know, so shall it be. As a man thinketh, so shall it be. I get it. I understand all that, right? Now you see how this little boy right here is basically fantasizing about, I guess maybe he's a pirate or something on a ship or whatever mental image that he has in his mind. Now, this is the diabolical shit that I was told when I started telling people about I was being gang stalked. And remember the bitch Flora Braun, you know, she tried to gaslight me live. And I was real upset about her because you know, Flora Braun, you know, was a lady that I really respect, that I highly respected, because she spoke about a lot of information that a lot of the conscious people weren't talking about. So I had gave her a lot of props until to that day when she went live, and I jumped in on her live conversation and spoke about gang stalking, and she said the reason why I'm being gang stalked is because I'm law of attraction in it and I'm manifesting it with my mind and all this stupid shit. And she know damn well that's not true, because she said she was being gang stalked as well. So and if she wasn't, then I wouldn't even had mentioned it to her. You know, I wouldn't even have brought it up. Only reason I brought it up because I watched her previous videos, and she was saying she was being stalked by helicopters and Agent Smiths and white cars and stuff. So I thought that it was somebody that can relate. And but again, still she turned agent on me and gaslit the hell out of me on the live show, talking about I'm law of attraction and this shit. But I know that's not true. I know damn well that I didn't law of attraction people stalking me around. And this is another trick from the enemy. They want you to believe that you manifested this type of lifestyle that you're going through. Anybody that's being gangster that's watching this video, you know what I'm talking about. Every day you got these fools chasing you around, and it's never going to stop, as far as I'm concerned, unless everybody, all these people die or whatever. But there's nowhere in the world I was sitting around meditating like this. Now this is what Brother Phil is talking about. The power of mind alchemy, right? Mind power and alchemy. The power of alchemy, right? Now, they say that in order for you to attract the life that you desire, you got to sit back and ponder upon it, like what this boy is doing. You got to light candles. You got to meditate. Don't you know you can win money from lottery and stuff like that, but it takes time. If you use mind power and alchemy and stuff, you can attract this winning lottery ticket if you believe it, if you put in the work and the exercise. It takes energy. It takes dedication every day, getting up, doing the repeated cycles, every day. Repetition. It's all about repetition. Muscles don't grow just off of one rep. Muscles grow off of repetitions. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot of reps, a lot of sets, and then you feed the muscle, and that allows the muscle fibers to break down to repair itself and grow back. So it's the same with the mind power of alchemy. If you're trying to manifest something, it takes time and energy to pull in that whatever you're trying to manifest. So my point is what I'm trying to say is you think back in 2015, 2014, I was sitting back, lighting candles, pondering, in fact, we got to take it even back further because it takes time for whatever you're trying to attract into your life. It takes time and years for you to even get it, especially if it's something good. You can manifest a damn car accident and you ain't even fucking. I told y'all I just recently got in a car accident. You think I lit a fucking candle? I never lit a candle to manifest a car accident, manifest a bot hitting my car. That was nowhere. In fact, I do rituals to prevent shit like that from happening. But it happened anyway. So what I'm trying to tell you, there's a difference between mind power and alchemy to law of attraction, something that you want, than from being gangstalk. Gangstalking don't have nothing to do with no damn law of attraction. Gangstalking is a conspiracy that's orchestrated by the deep state and the Jesuits and all these so-called powers that be that run the world. Because you already know that it has to be something, something or somebody that's extremely powerful to even orchestrate a program like this. Because it's on all levels of government. When we talk about the highest levels of government, you know that they're affiliated with this goddamn program. This is CIA. This is behavior modification program. This is all this remote viewing, and this is heavy science and technology and military warfare. You know what I mean? So. If it got anything to do with military warfare and all this science and stuff, you already know that it's coming from the powers that be. So you can miss me with the bullshit trying to sit here and say that I was sitting here with candles lit, like this little boy, pondering that one day I'm going to be gang stalked, and I'm going to pour this energy into this existence right now. I mean, and like I said, it takes time for you to even develop that muscle. So, in other words, you trying to say I was like this little boy right here that looked like he's about 9 years old or something. And I've been manifesting this gang stalking to the point where, when 2015 get here, this shit will come into fruition. And I'll be living out my dreams of being gang stalked. Yo, you's a dumbass. All you people that's out here trying to gaslight people and try to make people believe that shit. And first of all, the person that created that theory of that, you can go to hell. And if you believe in those theories, you might as well go to hell right with the handler that's telling you to believe in that shit. I know how. I understand Nikola Tesla and energy, vibration, and frequency and all this shit. I get it. Okay, I get it. I've been doing nothing but all types of mind power alchemy to create a better life, not to ruin my life. Why would I want to ruin my life? I don't. That's for that concern. You can just go ahead and commit suicide if that's the case. If you want to ruin your life, why the fuck would somebody want to sit back and ponder upon projecting an energy of being gang stalked, into your existence? And that's what the baby Flo Braun tried to say. She tried to say on the live stream that, the reason why you being gang stalked is because you're a law of attraction, because you're talking about it. You know what I mean? And then I made that video and I dissed her, and she called YouTube up and got the video taken down. Why? Why did she do it? Because she knows she's a fucking agent. Because either the Agent Smith hopped into her ass and hacked her or some shit. Something happened. She went straight Fugazi on the guard. You know what I mean? Went straight Fugazi, man. You know what I mean? But that was a couple years ago. You know what I mean? If she was to come back and apologize, I forgive her. I still forgive her anyway, even if she don't apologize, because that's just who I am. You know what I mean? Because I don't hold grudges, but I'm gonna expose you. I tell you that. Because if you ever talking like you all this conscious person, and then at the same time you're going to sit here and gang stalk and gaslight the God on live, then I'm going to expose you. You know what I mean? And that right there let me know. It showed me too. She was a perfect example that it showed me that, damn, that's how bad this machine is. That even the so-called people that you might put on a pedestal to thinking that this person is woke and conscious and man, blah, 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 they can be hacked too. You know what I mean? It showed me that. And that's how you know that this is a sentient program. This is a matrix. This is a simulation. This is the 13th floor. You know what I mean? We are in the dark city. We are in the They Live movie. We are in the Truman Show. All these movies is real life movies, dog. It ain't nothing fictional about none of this shit. Know what I mean? So by her being live and she glitched on me like that, that really did let me know that these Agent Smiths, these archons, can hack anybody's motherfucking brain. Because they did it right live on TV. Right live on internet, which is the TV. Know what I mean? Some of y'all new people, they'll be like, well, I want to see the video. That video gone. They took it down. You can't see it. And then I had it on my other phone, but that phone broke. So yeah, man. So I just wanted to clear. I didn't know that I was going to even say all that, but the spirit was talking. I just wanted to make that clear right there that if you were T.I. that's being gang stalked, you did not law of attraction this reality into your life. This is a curse by the government. And the whole program is designed to kill you behind. I don't give a damn whether it's slow or fast or slow. It all depends on, I guess, you and your calling and your spiritual team. You know what I mean? But other than that, the whole program is designed to take you out. It's not designed to make you better. That's up to you. BB, bitter or better. That's your choice. Either you can make it better, you can allow this program to make you bitter, or you can allow this program to make you better. That's your choice. But you best believe that these archons put you in it to not make you better. It's all about destroying your behind. Because this is a sinister ass program, and they let you know that they can hack anybody that come into your contact. And that's a mother-sucking fact.
How an alchemy, mind alchemy works. Mind alchemy works outside of time. If you trap mind alchemy in time, then you go through a process that keeps you almost feeling frustrated that you're not arriving at that vision. Knowing the vision and then living the vision and being in the isness of being, not in the was, not in the will be, but in the isness of being. It is when you speak of the thing that you wish to see happen as it is happening now, and you are in it now.
So I was standing there with, instead of he got success, this is me though. I'm standing there like standing on success, like this is what I was visualizing. I wasn't visualizing no gang stalk assimilation. You know what I'm talking about? I wasn't visualizing this right here, the surveillance role player's job. I wasn't visualizing that. So you can miss me with this bullshit. You can't deceive me and have me thinking that I created this life. I did not. The only thing that was on my mind was being wealthy, successful, and taking off some clothes and sucking on some pretty toes. That's it. Other than I wasn't, that gang stalking was nowhere near in my vocabulary. I ain't know shit about no damn gang stalking until I woke up in the simulation.
Then you do not project yourself into a future. Now know this, that if I am in point zero and I say I want to be over there, then if you say I want to be that, then know that if you are not knowing that you are already that the point where you are and the point where you think you need to be creates distance, and distance creates time. So I'm giving you...
I'm going to have to stop it. You know what I'm saying? I was going to let the whole video play, but this is a long video too. But I didn't know I was going. I'll get long-winded myself sometimes. Hey man, when the spirit want to speak, If y'all want to hear, if you want me to continue to make a part 2 of this video. If you're interested, comment down below. Let me know. You're like, DB, I want to hear part 2. Do another part. Holla back. Let me hear what you got to say about everything that I said in this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We out.
She's praying to a God who won't talk back, won't talk back. Down on her knees, said praying to a God who won't talk back. Yeah.
Burning in hell, but don't deserve to be. Got niggas I don't even know that wanna murder me, just because they heard of me.
Everything we've been led to believe is a lie. When we get chosen by the gods, they're choosing us for death, murder, automatic expiration. The great beyond is bullshit. What? That's crazy talk. You liar! I know you don't want to believe it, but I have proof.
You're not thinking of going back to your old ways, are you? Is that such a bad idea? Let the cops take these guys down. You know, sometimes the law works. And sometimes it doesn't. You know, these people, they steal, they murder, destroy people's lives, and get away with it. They have alibis, money, lawyers, power. They have everything.
You don't understand. Your world's gonna end.
What the hell are you?